here in Dallas on the final stop of our Meet the Midterms road trip. Earlier today, I caught up with Senator Ted Cruz at his campaign bus in downtown Dallas. And as I caught up with him, the news was breaking with all of these bomb threats. So I asked him about the discovery of these bombs that were addressed to high-profile Democrats. And we talked more extensively about the current political environment. Take a listen.
Well, listen, this is a very divided time. It's a polarized time. Violence is never okay. And it doesn't matter where on the political spectrum it comes. These bombs that were apparently sent to Soros and Obama and Clinton, that's deeply troubling. It on its face appears to be a terrorist act. I hope the terrorist is caught and is prosecuted and sent away to jail for a long, long time. You know, we saw...
Let me tell you what Ben Howe tweeted. Ben Howe tweeted this. He goes, 15 years ago, a bomb threat like this, we automatically assumed it was an international enemy. Immediately, everybody said, "Oh, it's a domestic." I mean, that's what's
that's
sad.
An interesting point.
And it's how did we get
look,
to this
we also
place?
had a gunman come to Washington targeting Republican members of Congress and shoot and nearly kill Steve Scalise. I mean that.
No, this is not. We're in a bad spot.
We're badly polarized and divided, and I wish everyone would just count to 10 and calm down. And I'm not saying we shouldn't disagree on substance. Look, I think the democratic process is all about debating and trying to figure out what's the best policy. And so we should debate high taxes or low taxes. What's better for Texas? That's an important debate to have.
Small government, big government.
Sure, all of those debates are important debates to have, but we need to do it with civility. We need to do it in a way that respects each other's decency and humanity. You know, last year I did 3 town hall debates on CNN with Bernie Sanders. They were 90 minutes each. Now, Bernie and I disagree on almost everything, but yet we were able to discuss it, issues on substance, but in ways that respect each other. That's how the democratic process should play out.
Could the president do more?
Look, I'm not interested in doing running color commentary on the president. I can say this.
But the leader, shouldn't the president play a role?
But Chuck, it's worth pointing out, and listen, I think the media always focuses on the president. There are too many Democratic politicians that are actively encouraging this. When Maxine Waters tells people go, harass, scream, yell, and come after people, that's wrong. When Cory Booker, who I like, Cory's a friend of mine, when he stands up and says, go get in people's faces and scream and yell and harass them, that's wrong. And
what about the president body slamming?
Okay,
I mean, you know, look, what I'm saying is, I get that. Don't we need to cool it down everywhere?
Everywhere we do. I agree with that. I thought it was unfortunate when Hillary Clinton said we can be civil after the Democrats win. But that's wrong. Look. And by the way, when people harass Nancy Pelosi, I spoke out on Twitter, said that's wrong too. And I disagree with Nancy, but we can treat each other with decency and respect. That's the right way to do it.
Do you think this is a social media culture that everybody thinks they alone can somehow go viral?
You know, I think social media contributes to it because it's people say things on social media they'd never say in real life. You're nastier.
I always sometimes tweet like your mother's reading.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
And imagine what tweets might be better.
And look, on Twitter, when I'm reading Twitter, I don't let my daughters look at what I'm saying because, you know, every third word is an F-bomb. I mean, they're nasty, horrible things.
My 14-year-old does read Instagram now. Let's just say it's been painful.
It is. You know, I also think the rhetoric that is used. I remember when the Senate passed the tax cut. Up in the gallery, there were some protesters, and one guy screamed, "Stop killing me!" And I looked up, completely puzzled. I was tempted to actually go up and talk to the guy and say, "Look, we just cut your taxes. I mean, you may not like tax cuts, but it really isn't killing you. Cutting taxes is not killing you." And the problem is when you embrace rhetoric that by cutting taxes you're killing me, then suddenly that extreme rhetoric justifies, well, I've got to defend my life by physically attacking you. And I think that's not healthy for a republic.
Hello, YouTubers. If you're watching this, it means you've checked out our channel, so thank you. Now do me a favor, subscribe by clicking on that button down there. Click on any of the videos to watch the latest interviews and highlights from MTP Daily and MSNBC. You can get more Beat the Press content every morning in the First Read newsletter. If you're tired of content that you don't know anything about where it came from, you don't have to have that problem with us. NBC News, MSNBC, MTP and the Meet the Press mindset right here for you on YouTube. Subscribe now.